Hello everyone, Phoenix Knight here. Welcome to the channel. As part of my most recent delivery product unboxing, I got an Atlantic Sentinels, a North Atlantic Convoy Escort 1942-43, a solitaire naval game by Gregory M. Smith from Compass Games. This was a Kickstarter that delivered not too long ago. So in this video we're going to crack the box open and see what all we've got in here. First up, we've got in the mailing box the two black dice that were noted for, so those are accounted for. Now we can put that to the side and get to the box proper. So let's take a look. Atlantic Sentinels is a solitaire, tactical level game, placing you as the senior officer of the escort, shepherding a convoy in the North Atlantic from the attacks of U-boats. You are in command of a convoy escort group, composed typically of 4 to 10 escort vessels guarding a convoy on its way across the Atlantic. Your mission is to protect as much Allied shipping as possible, while simultaneously destroying as many U-boats as possible. Atlantic Sentinels provides players with a host of decisions as they are assigned to provide protection to merchant convoys, typically ranging from 40 to 60 ships. Placement of escorts is complicated by the size of the convoy and available assets. Additional decisions must be made regarding where to place the escorts, which are equipped with Type 271 radars, key to your defense. As the game progresses, a player's escort group may receive upgrades in the form of additional radars, high-frequency direction-finding equipment, and additional ships. Air support can be key, but until the CVE Jeep carriers arrive, the Black Pit in the center of the Atlantic remains a high-threat area. Players will find it challenging to minimize convoy losses and keep them to an acceptable level. Players, didn't mean to jar the camera there. Players may choose any of 9 historical escort groups, 5 British, 4 Canadian, armed with historical destroyers and corvettes. These ships include B, C, D, F, and H class destroyers. I don't know why they didn't do that. Why they didn't just put those together. Town class destroyers from American Lend-Lease, V and W class destroyers, Treasury class cutters, River class frigates, and Flower class corvettes. Enemy forces range from single U-boats, typically a Type 7, but possibly a Type 9, to entire wolf packs. Wolf packs increase in size, as they did historically, and will be your major challenge. Encounters are randomly generated, ensuring no two careers will ever be the same. Weather can have an impact on operations, as well as air support and crew experience. A logical, but reasonably simple set of instructions bring the U-boats in to attack you from random directions, making your initial defensive array very important. Of particular note, this game is designed to integrate with the Hunters if players wish to combine the series. Atlantic Sentinels North Atlantic Convoy Escorts 1942-43 is meant to be a highly playable and interesting solitaire game covering the actions an escort group would have to deal with in fighting the U-boat peril during convoy escort. Complexity 4 out of 10. Timescale semi-abstract, 2 missions per month. Map scale abstract. Unit scale individual escorts, U-boats, and merchant ships. Number of players 1 with options for 2, aka we'll ignore those options most likely. Suitability for solitaire 10 out of 10. Average time to play 10 to 15 minutes for a single mission, 6 to 8 hours for a full career. Recommended ages 14 plus. Alright, with that, my arm was starting to hurt a little bit there, so I'm glad to put that down. Let's go ahead and get the shrink wrap off and crack this open to see what all we've got in here. It's also saying there should be 2 D6s, 2 D10s, and a D20 in here. So we'll find out if we've got all of that in here. So we'll crack this open. Okay. Now we can get this box open and find out what we've got in here. Come on. Okay, there we go. All right, so we've got white dice in here. We've got 2 white D6 and 2 white D10s. plus our D20. So that's cool there. Then we've got what looks to be the sequence of play cards. So that's very handy. We've got our rule book here, which I'll give our cursory thumb through in a second. We've got refit, upgrade air support phase chart. It is double-sided for U-boat targeting. Then we've got attacks and detection. Definitely a lot of Hunter's vibes coming out of here, so this should be a very good one. Our various charts here, along with random events. Okay. On 113, I'm not sure what that is, but it'll probably make more sense when we get into the game. Okay. Probably an escort group, I have a feeling. Small freighters, probably for what we're... Well, again, it'll make more sense when we actually see the game. Large freighters... Convoy assignment with tankers. U-boat combat mat, which isn't double-sided. Current U-boat target and probably how much damage it's taken. Not double-sided. Got our tactical display. This is double-sided. Okay. Oh, for different approaches it looks like. Wait. No. This isn't just the same thing, double-sided, is it? No. There's a difference, and I'm sure it'll be explained in the rule book. And we've got our punch board, which I'm of course not going to take out of the wrapping until I'm ready for it, until I'm ready to deal with it. Backside of that, I'm also trying to be very careful not to start punching it before I'm ready. And we've got the log sheet. That's a lot of log sheets. All double-sided. An operations map, which isn't double-sided. And the escort group display mat. Also not double-sided. Okay? So I will get these back in the box. And we can throw all of this. We'll get that ready to go in the box as well. But now we'll give the rule book our cursory thumb through. Let's see if we can zoom in just a touch on this. Okay, let's give the rule book our cursory thumb through. Not too terribly thick, only about 28 pages from the looks of it. Okay. Seems like it's going to be fairly straightforward. Okay. All right. How everything works for combat. Air support. U-boat damage, escort damage, and crew advancement and promotions. An example of play, which is going to be handy as once I start learning how to play this game. And now that the weather's nice, I hear my neighbor. I hear the loud guys at it again. Historical scenarios, that's probably what the 113 is for. Looks like more optional rules. Credits, designer notes. Bibliography, ship notes, rules index, and looks like a reference on the punch card, on the punch board. And damage listings. Okay. So I can get everything back in the box at this point. We'll get everything closed back up in the box. Excellent. Zoom out just a touch. And that's everything in the box for Atlantic Sentinels. Busy week coming up on the channel as usual. Wednesday we're back to the baseball diamond for a game of Inside Pitch Baseball. Saturday, Mystical Munchies will be continuing out of the Star Wars Galactic Baking Cookbook with the side, Puffer Pig Pocket Pizza. Next week we're continuing the spring campaign in Arkham Horror, the card game, as the Dreamers face their third scenario, Dark Side of the Moon. Thank you for watching the video. Please give the video a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. Be sure to turn on notifications so you get my content. Be well, stay safe, take care of yourselves and your loved ones, and I'll be back with more videos in the future. Until then, take care everyone.